Student Council.
Yep. Since the registration for the upcoming student council is really close, it's getting close, and I bet most of you guys are really excited about this news. So we are going to talk a bit about the behind the scenes, about the stories of the student councils.
We just have a casual talk show in front of you, table, like usual.
Yes. But I think before jumping into our main discussion of today, I think I would like to ask my partner over here, James, about your position in the student council. So for you guys who didn't know, probably the secondary one student, so Pat James over here, he is our secondary school president, student council president. So I want to ask you a question. As the president of secondary school and student council, how does it feel to lead and to work with your own friends?
Well, being the president of the student council is very heavy. You have a lot of responsibilities, especially when your own members are friends you've seen for the past years. But being the president, you can learn new things about your friends, how they can work in teams. You can also learn a thing or two about leading, and it's very interesting, but at the same time, it's very stressful.
Indeed, it's obviously very stressful because we're being friends with them, but at the same time, we have to be firm with them as well because we are the leaders. Yes, indeed. So it was very hard pleasure, James. Okay.
And what about you, Hafina? For those who don't know, Hafina is the vice president of the student council of high school. How about you? What were your journey? What the hardships and the fun part about being the vice?
I think before answering this question, I would like to invite your vice president, Ira. So it would be more fun.
Ira. Now that we have both vice presidents, I'd like to ask you, is it heavy taking on your president's place when they are not around?
Alright, first. So usually the first time it's a bit awkward, it's a bit hard for you, and it's confusing at first, but over time, you'll get used to it, and you'll get to know your members more when you lead. And maybe when the president is having issues, you can always help and lead. As a vice president, your job is to help the president when they're not able to help or they're having issues. That's it for me. What about you, Katrina?
For me, myself, I guess I agree with Ira over here. It's a bit awkward for the first time, especially. And I think I still feel that awkward feeling until now because actually I am replacing Kak Sachi for today. So it's mendadak guys. So it's a bit awkward for me as well. But as the time goes by, I have to learn and be open with the new task of student council, right? I have to go out of my comfort zone as always. So I think it's quite of a bittersweet for me. It's quite fun to learn new things, especially, but it's also challenging at the same time for me.
Wow, okay. What about you give some advice for the future generations of student council?
Future generations. Maybe I can start giving the tips first. For the tips, okay. For the tips for you guys who wants to sign up for the next student council, especially for secondary 2 and also higher 1 students, I can't really say much things about it because, as you guys know, being part of the student council really benefits you guys. I know at first I think I'm going to share a bit of my experience now. So before signing up for the student council, I heard from someone that joining student council doesn't really benefit you. anything. So it only makes you feel tired, it only steals your time of rest. You don't get to play with your friends a lot, you just have to do so many tasks regarding the student council. But I really think about my decision. I almost didn't sign up for the student council actually at the first place. But really thinking about my decision, I think for my future, it's better for me to try out new things because I only hear it from other people and not experiencing by myself. So if you guys like right now feeling like doubting yourself, like whether you want to join student council or not, I think you should consider your own needs, your own priority, because you're the only one who knows about your future, right? So I think for advices, it can come from so many people in your life, but again, you're the one who lives your life. You're the one who is in charge of your life. You're the one who's going to live with it. So the decision is on your own hands. So think about it really well.
Okay, how about from Ira?
Alright, so advice from me, I think it's really switch. Alright, from me, I think it's really important in student council. Sometimes the other members will be some people you've never talked to, some people you're not close to. I think you should use being student council as an advantage to get to know the other members better. And I think getting to know the other members better really helps with team chemistry and how you guys work together. I think another advice is that if you're trying to apply to be vice president, you should never use it as an excuse to stay quiet or stay passive. And because in the end, you're working together with the president. You're not like just their shadow. You're the vice president yourself. So you have to be confident with what you have, and you can't just hide behind the president. That's from my own experience, okay? I think that should be it from me. So you can continue.
Thank you, Ira. I completely agree with your statement.
Yes, so do I, Okay, now, Ira, you may leave now. Thank you for your sharing.
Thank you, Ira.
Should we move on to our next division, please?
Sure. What about we call in the secretary of the student council?
Ooh, let us welcome Kak Devi and
Okay, we'll be asking some questions regarding your position as secretary in the student council. First of all, I want to ask, what are your jobs as secretary?
So first, the answer, the job for a secretary. So as a student council member, you'll be facing many meetings. Is it online or offline meetings? So I'll answer it in general. Your first job as a secretary for student council is write down what happened and is discussed in every meeting. It's the main job for you guys as a secretary. And the next one is you're also told to make schedules and agendas. Next one, help plan when and what will happen in events or meetings. Create official letters, proposals, or report for process schedules. Organize and store important files, data, and documents. And lastly, for secretary job as a student council is assist the OSIS president with tasks and coordination. That's all, James and Tina.
Okay, I see that. I remember that you mentioned. Oh, Kelly, you want to answer? Okay, so just now Debbie say our task being a secretary is to take notes wherever there's a meeting. So we call it as notulen. So have you ever heard about notulen, everyone? Okay. So what is the function of notulen? So notulen is wherever our members cannot attend the meeting, so they could catch up through those notulen. So our teacher will also can supervise us. What are we discussing during the meeting like that? I see, I see. I remember KDB mentioned about proposal and then about letters also, and then Kak Kelly mentioned about notulen. And for making those letters and proposals and also notulen, did you guys learn how to make it by your own self, or how is it? Who wants to answer? Yes, of course. First of all, shout out to Miss Niken who taught us everything. She teach us starting from how to write in a proper sentence, how to write in the proper format, so we could make a better and a good result of permission letter or even proposal.
Wow, okay.
That is amazing. Shout out to Miss Niken, guys.
Alright, so are there any tips for the next secretary of Anderson Student Council?
Okay. Any tips for the next generation of Anderson School Student Council? Simple. Don't be afraid. Don't afraid of failure, and just don't be afraid. Just believe in yourself and don't be afraid of failure.
Maybe Kak Kelly wants to share some tips as well? Actually, I agree very much with Debbie. So, don't be afraid to fail, because even wiping fails, guys. Am I right? So, just believe in yourself, trust yourself, and yeah, I think that's all. Good luck! Okay. Thank you for the sharing and for the tips, Debbie and Kamali. You may go back. Thank you. Bye, guys. Okay. Up to our next division. So, student council actually relies so much on this division, yeah, James, yeah?
Wow.
Yes. It's actually like the heart of the student council. So let us call Kak Marvel and Kak Adin, our beloved treasurer.
Money manager.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay. Kak Marvel and Kak Adin, I want to ask you a bit regarding your job as a treasurer in student council. How do you ensure your funds remain safe and secure? Who wants to answer this?
Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Marcel. You guys can call me Marcel. And over there is Tate. And before I answer that question, I just want to explain about what the treasurer do. So we as treasurers manage the funds and money in the student council. So the main task or the job desk that we do is a lot of budgeting for our work programs and a lot of counting money, right? For this one. And lastly is archiving invoices and receipts. So receipts are like the one when you buy things and you get the receipt. And yeah, so if you like money or touching money, definitely being a treasurer is a good position for you. So does maybe anyone here wants to be a treasurer? No? Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Okay. So to answer your question, originally our student council funds were collected in a small pouch or wallet, and we thought maybe this isn't so safe for us because we had a lot of money. So we proposed to our beloved Miss Niken that I think the money should be put in a safe and secure bank account. So we proposed to Miss Niken, and then the money is then put in a secure and safe bank account. So that's where the money is.
So, our treasurers, are there any messages and tips for those who want to sign up as the treasurer for the next generation?
Thank you for the question, James. But before I answer, I would like to share one of our moments, which is, so at first, me and Marcel are actually applied for the secretary position. But it turns out our leaders trust us to be the treasurer instead. It is so because they said that our skills are more likely to be the treasurer position. So I think the tip that I would say is that you should have at least one skill to be specialized, because by that your chance to be accepted to the student council are higher. And you should have also other skills like public speaking and journaling and stuff. That's it.
Wow, thank you for the amazing answer.
Okay. Thank you for Marcel and also Kathleen's answer, for your sharing and also tips. You may go back. Thank you. That is all for the divisions and the high school student council. Now, I think we can move on to the secondary school student council division.
Of course, the secondary division. Let's start with publication and documentation division.
Wow. Oh boy.
Okay, welcome, Ryan and Raphael. So, you are both from the publication and documentation division, right?
Amazing.
In your opinion, why is the role of documentation and publication so important for the student council?
Okay, thank you, Jamie, for your question. So, in my opinion, publication division is important because we think about the content videos that have been uploaded on Emerson's Instagram. Also, we took pictures or videos to keep the school community engaged and informed. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan.
What a nice answer. Thank you, Brian. Okay, that is quite interesting, you guys. And how do you get the ideas for interesting content and also designs?
Well, we get the ideas for our content from either one of our members that thinks of an idea, or we search for a viral video and use it as reference. And for design, we usually just go slow, but sometimes we use the video game poster or other school poster as a reference also.
Okay, thank you.
Could you maybe give us some tips for those who want to sign up as publication and documentation division?
Okay, James. I will answer it for general. Okay. First. Okay. So based on my experience, if you want to join the student council, you need to have a good character, be polite, respect each other, study diligently, and you need to be brave when you are talking to others.
Maybe Sahali want to add some tips? No? Okay. Thank you for your sharing and also tips, Sahan, Ryan.
Thank you. Well, Kamina, I think we're almost to the end of today's discussion.
Yes.
Because up next, we are going to call not the last, the last division, also the coolest division that builds the student council.
Let us call Jill and Luna from the art division. Oh, we accidentally matched actually. You guys are wearing green right now and we're wearing.
Okay.
Anyway.
Your division plays a really big role in decoration of every event. I'd like to ask you, what is the job description of the arts division?
Okay, the job description for our division. Well, our job, of course, includes creativity, just like in our name. We're in the art division. And the secondary student council main job is in publication. So our job is around making posters, editing videos and contents, and such as. So I would like to add that our jobs are actually pretty flexible despite difference in between divisions. Like for example, when publication and documentation, they run out of ideas or they don't have time to finish a project, we help them with that and it is the same to us. So I think the most important thing is teamwork. Okay, I see. That is interesting. And same question like the previous division. How do you get the ideas of interesting concepts and also as posters or designs? So, I usually, for content, I usually find references. Finding good references is a way to boost your original idea. If you were to ask me where I get those references, I usually get those from social medias, such as Pinterest or TikTok, Instagram. Like when I'm scrolling through TikTok, I come across an inspiring references. I usually add it to my favorites, and then when there's a meeting regarding making content, I usually tell my partner about it. Yes, and continuing on, references helps us develop our initial concept. So when you have an original raw concept and you really like this idea, but you still don't know how to build or shape it, that's where the references comes in. But don't mistake it as stealing, because references and stealing are not the same. And I know Jill mentioned that scrolling on TikTok is one way to find references. Don't make it as an excuse to doom scroll. No over scroll, guys. Okay, I guess thank you, Jill and Luna, for your sharing.
Thank you.
Okay, but unfortunately, James, this discussion ends our activity for today on today's assembly.
I hope you all found it inspirational and motivational so you guys can sign up for the student council.
Yes, that is correct.
I heard that our president had a message for all of us.
Yes, as I mentioned before, like the one that I mentioned before, Kak Sachi couldn't make it here today, and I am replacing her. But do not worry, guys. Kak Sachi also left us some letters and allowed me to read it for us all. Okay, listen to it carefully, guys. Okay. Leadership is about influencing others to achieve predetermined goals. In the student council community, not only the president is the leader, but every single member are also the leaders. Everyone should be determined to give out positive influence to the school community. I could say that having the idea to join the student council is one of my best choices throughout my high school years. This community isn't a place where you could find new friends to work with, but also a place to solve problems, not through theory, but through practices regularly. In this community, I learned to train my creativity and ways to develop critical thinking, communication, networking, collaboration, decision making, and last but the most important aspect, training your emotional intelligence. From my deepest heart, I hope the next official members of our student council would strive to explore more of the students' talent that have been hidden and improve the quality of school cooperation with other community outside, so that it enhance and provide more study links for students in the future. Lastly, the student council is not about yourself. It is about you and the members in it. It is about us, the whole school community. I hope everyone who signs up for the next official members could take this into heart. Think about this carefully and seriously, not just because of your temporary spontaneity, but truly believe in your desire to give all your energy and thoughts to our beloved school and all our dearest students of Anderson. All best wishes. Thank you. Give a round of applause for Kaka today.
Very beautiful. Amazing.
Amazing. Beautiful.
And that ends our assembly session here. I hope you guys are now more thrilled to join the student council.
Indeed. Thank you guys for your participation. But before going back to your class and take your belongings and prepare to go home, we'd like to say some information for you guys. I think it's from Kamakal and also Kathleen.
Okay guys, so before we truly end the assembly, we have an important announcement to make. So, yeah, we'll just go directly in it. What the announcement is that the OSIS registration, the Student Council registration, and the Independence Day Committee registration will be open from today. Maybe we got it again.
So the link for applying for OSIS and Independence Day Committee is going to be sent by the class teacher after school. And for Independence Day, it will be open until this Sunday at 12 p.m. And for office, it will be closed tomorrow at 7 p.m. And for anyone who wants to join office, for the Taiwan applicants, you should collect proposal on Tuesday next week. And for the secondary applicants, you should collect proposal as well as poster design and a video also at Tuesday next week. And for the terms or conditions, what you should write on the proposal, the poster and video will be announced after you sign in the link given.
Okay, that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.